And this, I would say, was one of the most important demands, because this is the demand that speaks to the future. Form a dock advisory committee to be established by the end of May 2007. This problem here is that these changes are made behind closed doors, without student input, without faculty input who work in these areas, without TA input. So we're asking that the advisory committee be made of faculty from these areas, students from the SAC orgs, and students from Thurgood Marshall Student Council, as well as TAs. And this is our central demand that we're asking for, so that the program can continue to have input from the people who count on it and depend on it at this university.
Yeah.
Demand number 4, stop the militarization of DOC. There's been a disturbing trend, which we have not discussed at great length here, but a lot of the DOC events have had military themes, which we find very troubling. There was a extracurricular activity to go to the Veterans Museum. What does the Veterans Museum have to do with the curriculum of DOC? There have been a lot of events that have had this kind of military language or military thematics around them, and we find this incredibly troubling, okay? Oh, and as Scott just mentioned, we used to actually critique the military rather than celebrate it, so it's another one of the changes that's happened. Demand number 5, tailor the extracurricular activities of TMC and DOC to the history and principles of both. This could be an incredibly exciting place for students to learn about the community of San Diego. The original Lumumba Zapata plan involves students becoming part of the community in San Diego. We could be doing things like going down on the Maquiladora tours. Scott organized this last year, and the department has not followed up on this. There's all kinds of events on campus that DOC could be supporting, and they're not, okay? And the final demand, demand number 6, is cease the harassment and intimidation of TAs and teaching staff at DOC, okay? So Scott and I have been forced out. I'd like to close today by telling you some things that you can do to support. There should be a petition going around. Is that still somewhere?
Yeah, it's over here.
Okay, so please sign the petition with your email address on it as well. Or Kent's got a clipboard here. If you just want to talk to Kent, he can take your name, number, stuff like that down. Okay, so that's number 1 you can do. Number 2, write the provost, write Vice Chancellor Applebaum, write the Chancellor. Tell them that you are concerned. Tell them that you want a public meeting. Tell them you want an airing of these grievances, and tell them this is a matter of urgency and it needs to happen now, okay? Tell them we need an advisory committee here. Tell them we need more information about what's going on. So,
Woo!
I have one last thing to say, but before I do that, the provost is here with us right now, and we wanted to give him an opportunity to say anything if he would like to.
My grocery store! Sit down a little bit. Just sit for a moment.
No.
Can you hear me?
No.
Can you hear me?
No.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm Alan Havis. I'm the provost at Marshall College. I'm glad to see everybody here. I've been listening. I'm here to listen.
Speak up, please.
My name is Alan Havis. I'm the new provost at Marshall College. It's my first year at Marshall College. I've been on faculty 18 years.
You have to shout.
Louder.
Hold it close.
I'm glad that you're here. I've been listening actively. This is an important meeting. It's not a town hall meeting, but I've been here to listen. I'm here with sincerity to listen. It's my first year at Marshall College. I've been on this campus 18 years.
When I was a college student your age, I was protesting the Vietnam War, civil rights. I marched. I worked in the inner city for 5 years. Half of my political plays that I wrote, you'd be very impressed with, I believe, on the issues of my plays. But I'm not here as a playwright. I'm actually here now as a playwright provost. And I'm here to listen. That's all I'm here to listen. I invite you to express your thoughts. And that's the point of my being here. And now my cell phone is going off. I can't address all the issues that are being brought up today because they're bigger than Doc. They're bigger than Marshall College. They entail the entire University of California, not just San Diego.
But what about the demands of the LZC?
Start somewhere. Give us a town hall meeting.
Keep Doc real.
Bring the TA back.
Campus and an advisory committee. You do have the power to do that.
It starts here, Mr.
We don't need
Provost.
people from UCLA, UC Irvine. They're right here.
What the talk should stop hiding behind UC bureaucracy.
So I'll say again, I'm here for listening.
We need action.
And listening is a creative talent, believe it or not.
Take action.
Okay. Anyway, Scott and Ben, thank you for letting me speak. And I'm here to listen, and I'm very proud of Marshall College, and I want to be part of a discussion. Thank you.
Look to your path. Right? We want action!
Listening seems to be a creative talent that the Thurgood Marshall administration is bringing. We are demanding action.
Yeah!
We've been highly criticized for demanding action. And we're posting our demands right now, so if they're not clear, you can read them again. I want to share a story with you. When we went in about a month ago, a coalition of undergraduate students, graduate students, teaching assistants, and UC faculty. We dropped these demands off at the office of the provost. On the way out, and when we were dismissed for the second time in 2 weeks, we noticed that right in front in the lobby, when you go in, there's all these really nice signboards with the history of Thurgood Marshall College. And I encourage you to go take a look, because there's pictures of Angela Davis. There's pictures of Carlos Blanco. There's a title that says LZC Coalition Presents Demands. Those demands were necessary for us to even have Thurgood Marshall College, which is not what people wanted. But we wouldn't have even had that if demands weren't made at that time. And I feel very strongly that this college is very comfortable with promoting the image of this history, but is very uncomfortable with providing that substance in our course